Hello everyone, here is Max, and today we're going to be looking at Danelectro Spring King Reverb pedal. Well, I'm broadcasting from Berlin as always. The weather is pretty shitty. It's 14 Celsius or 58 Fahrenheit for those of you who's watching from the US. Let's take a look how many of us are here right now. 6 people watching, that's very nice. Well, let's wait for some more, and meanwhile I'll play some riffs. I hope you can actually hear me. Let's check everything. So, if you hear this, write something in the comments. If you hear... Oops, that was wrong. That was the wrong button. Okay, if you hear this too, well, let me know. I think I need it louder. Nice, everything works. Everything seems to be working. Cool. Hello everyone. Okay, as I said, we're gonna be looking at this Danelectro pedal right here. Let me get it on another camera. Yeah, this one looks good. Without a cable though. So, here it is, waiting for us to open it. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at the website. Because, well, maybe it says something we don't know yet, or something we need to know. Well, let me mute the audio first. Yeah, got it. So, here we go. Well, this is danelectro.com. It's a pretty simple website. Let's try to find our product. I think it's an accessory somewhere here. Spring King Reverb. Yep. And that's basically all there is about it. No more information, no specs, no manual, nothing at all. Just this little description here. And that's it. No more photos. But, well, it says the street price is about $199, which is not necessarily how expensive it is in the stores. So let's try to find out where we can get it. I'll just click buy, reverb, okay, give me this option. Yeah, it doesn't looks a little weird, I would say. Brand new. Where does this come from? 31 shipping from United States. Yeah, but that would be a little more expensive than I would expect it to be. Okay, musician's friend. Doesn't show us anything because of the new stupid European data protection law. so we cannot see what's in it. And well, I I saw it before, so I've prepared another file for you, which is right here. So let's take a look at it. So yeah, basically the price is $135.90 US dollars. There are a couple of pictures, a little bit more products, overview, features, warranty information, and reviews. Well, the most liked positive review says amazing reverb if you know how to use it, and most liked negative review says garbage can reverb. Well, these are completely different, but the overall score is 4.5, which is pretty good, I would say. Alright, let's get back to the website. Where is it? Where is it? Must be here. Good. Yeah, so as I said, from Germany I cannot access it from Europe, so that's why I had to pre-record that one. But in Europe, you can get it from Thomann for 109 euros. That must have been the recommended retail price, which is, I guess, it's way lower than the original. Yeah, 199 for sure. Alright, that's Thomann. So if you're in Europe, that would probably be the way to go. Other than that, in the UK, I couldn't find it anywhere else but Thomann and Amazon for about the same price, I guess. Yeah, £102. In Japan, 日本では、これは1万4175円です。日本ではヨーロッパに同じこれ同じです。Yep. So yeah, in Japan it's the same price as it is in Europe, about 110 euros, and in Russia I was able to find it for this amount of money. В России педалька нашлась за 8720, что в евро будет чуть-чуть больше, чем в Европе. So in Russia the pedal is a little bit more expensive than it is in Europe. Okay, let me get to your comments real quick, if there are any yet. Yeah, the guitar is really cool. Kick pad, absolutely. That's one of the most interesting features of it. And we'll, of course, take a very close look at it. Cakes, nice. Thomann for the win. Yeah, Thomann rocks. Alrighty, so we just covered the price and availability section. Let's open the box, I guess. Why not? Here we go. Maybe let's zoom out a little. Oh, my phone is ringing. Who could that be? Alright, I'm back. Okay, I think I want this kind of view now. Good. It's a pretty big box. Just like the reverbs in the amps of the 50s. Awesome rich tone and warmth, real spring action, kick pad for thunderous sounds. Made in China. Okay, let's open it. This must be the manual. Oh yeah, I actually wanted to check it once again, because I actually played the pedal at TGU 18 a few weeks ago, and I just wanted to refresh how exactly the controls work. Volume control works as an input level attenuator. So basically when it's at maximum, we have the full signal, and when it's lower than that, then the input level is lower. Okay, tone, okay, this is clear. Left, turning the tone control to the left will darken the sound. So basically it's a high cut filter. Reverb, this control determines the amount of spring reverb that is sent to your amplifier. Okay, cool. I guess that's pretty simple. 3 controls and a button here to turn it on or off. Battery uses one as 9-volt battery, Danelectro vintage power source. Well, we'll figure it out if it works with battery actually. Warranty card. Well, this is really old school. Yeah, it is a big pedal. Oh. Bubbles. It's good to have. Cool. So this is the unit, and there's another packaging kind of thing on top. Let's remove this one. Yeah, just a piece of cardboard. We don't need the box anymore. Let's take a closer look at the unit. Yeah, as I mentioned before, 3 controls: volume, tone, and reverb. This must be the power LED. When it is engaged, it must be on. The button to turn it on or off, and the kick pad. Oh, there's something vibrating inside. I think you can probably hear that too. Input and output on the back, and power connector. Nothing on the sides, nothing on the front. On the bottom, we can access the battery. Yeah, it says we are supposed to use one 9-volt battery, 300 milliamps center negative. DA1 recommended. What is DA1? I wonder. I don't know. Anyway, is there a battery? Yeah, there is a battery. Oh, it's off. Okay. Ah, okay, it's packed. This is a new battery. Nice, look at this. This is an old school battery. I really love this Danelectro old school kind of design, 50s, 60s kind of style. For some reason, I just like it, I don't know. Okay, let me unpack this real quick. Okay, and hopefully it will work just with the battery without any power supply. Let's try that. Okay. So obviously I need to put something in. Yep. Good. Nice battery. Yes, it is. And I actually have more of those. I'll show them to you later. So we've got unboxing. The next thing I wanted to do is to check how heavy this thing is. And well, let's assume we're going to be running it with a power supply. And in this case, the battery is not going to be there. So I'll take it out for now. We can put it back later if we need to. Okay, for the weight, I always have my scale right here. Yeah, that looks good. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Okay, let's go and check the weight. Ooh, 1.2 kilograms. That's a lot. 2.6 pounds. Well, as I said, this is a heavy pedal. But the thing about this pedal is that it's not an emulation. There's supposed to be a real spring inside, which we will get to very soon. Looks like you could fly to the moon in it. If toasters went to the moon, yes! You probably could. Okay, so how big this thing is. Let's check it out. And height, let's say somehow like that. Well, I guess it would really make sense to compare it to something we already know. Let's say something like this, or maybe something sneakers size, or I don't know, maybe even smaller than that. Do I have anything sneaker size here? Or a regular pedal? I don't know, a regular pedal. Here we go. That would be a regular kind of Thomann enclosure pedal. This would be the sneaker size. So it is really, really huge. I mean, even compared to 2-notes preamps I looked at last week, it's bigger than that. So it really takes a lot of real estate on your pedal board. But I guess that's the price you're paying for the real spring inside of this unit. Okay, good. This one goes back to its place. Eight people watching right now. That's a lot. So we've got the weight and size, and my favorite part starts right now. Let's open this thing and take a look inside. What do I need for that? Do I need anything extra? Just a screwdriver, probably. Okay, I've got a few of those. Nope. Ah, it's right here. Well, let me begin here. I really like the fact that you don't need any extra tools to access the battery. You can just take this thing out, which is really simple. It's a plastic kind of thing here, and put the battery in, or exchange the battery. Because very often you need to have a screwdriver to open the enclosure to access the battery. That's not the best solution, I would say. Okay, anything else? Maybe those two screws? Probably. Maybe not. I actually may need another screwdriver for those, because it doesn't really feel right. Yeah, let me get another screwdriver. I'll be back real quick. Okay, here I am. So, which one is it gonna be? Yeah, this one will do. Yeah, that's way easier than before. But it doesn't feel like it's coming out. Maybe there is something else holding it. I don't know. Oh, wait a second. Looks like I can actually already open it. Can I? Yep. Haha. Well, that's it. There are 3 springs here. Stop. It's pretty cool. Two tiny transformers on the left and right. And they are connected to the main board right here. Okay. What I don't like... Oh, this goes off already. What I don't like all these wires right here. And especially the fact that connectors are not mounted on the board, but use wires. And the same with the switch. Well, maybe it's not the worst solution for the switch, but for connectors, I prefer them to be on the board. Okay, let's try to take the board out and check what's on the other side of it. This one is really tight. Okay, put it back first. Hopefully it will work after what we've just done with it. Okay. Well, it's harder than I thought to put it back together. Yep, done. Good, so I wanted to take those things off somehow. Oh, no, it doesn't have rubber feet, so I have to be careful. Okay, another screwdriver. This one will do probably. Yeah, I hope we're not gonna get too many spare parts out of this. Just the parts we need. Okay, it goes off slowly but surely. But it's really tight. Okay, now I can probably just pull it out. Yep, done. Next. That's what it looks like. You should change your channel name to the Warranty Voider. No, but I have to tell, don't try this at home unless you really know what you're doing. I mean, I'm doing this such as you don't have to, because you will already know what's inside of it, so you don't need to open it yourself. And yeah, if you actually do this, it will void your warranty first, and then if you're not very careful, after you put it back, it may not work, or it may be damaged. And it can also be dangerous for you. So please don't do this at home unless you really know what you're doing. Okay. Magic key. All right. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go back and open this thing again. Not as easy as I thought. Ah, here we go. Well, I don't remember any other pedal that could be so much pain to open. And I've opened a lot of pedals already. Okay, so the board should go off now, but for some reason it's not. Oh, because there are these connectors. And something else? Is there anything else? No. Oh, crap. I know that I can actually go. Cool. Now we have to remove the connectors. That's easy. I think, at least I guess it's easy. Well, the hair is fine. I don't really... The hair doesn't bother me at all, because I'm really used to that. Built like a tank, kind of. Yeah, that's true. I think it's built in a way that you can hit it, you can kick it as hard as you possibly can, and it still should survive that. That's why, well, it's good that the pots are connected to the enclosure. So let's make, this makes it more, how to say, solid. Alright. There was another one somewhere. Where is it? Another washer. Okay, we'll find it sooner or later. Good. Ah, here it is. Alright. I think I'm not gonna take this one off. I will just... Oh, this is not very tight. But let me try to unplug this little thing here. I hate these kind of connectors. They're always a pain in the ass. And I always end up breaking them. Nah. Come on. Nope, not yet. It's still there. I really don't want to destroy this thing, because then I will need to solder it back. Okay, finally. Anything else? Yeah, the power connector. Yeah, we could take that one off too. This one will do. Good. Okay, so there's just the button left here. Oh, look at this. This is not a standard kind of button. Not something you would normally expect from pedal. There's a funny... Hey, come on, focus. Right here in the center. Yeah, there's a funny mechanism there. I've never seen anything like this before. Must be some kind of custom build, or I don't know. All right, let's take a look at the next part. The board. That's the most interesting. Let's take a closer look. Is it possible? Oh no, that's the closest. So here is just kind of blank, more or less, with LED, 3 pots, and one IC. I think it must be op amp. Okay, well, this is something which is not really cool. Like, why would you need to do this? Why didn't you? Oh, because it's shielded probably, but still, I mean, wasn't there any other way to put this together? On the other side, SMD components. Yeah, SMD components, couple of chips. It's okay-ish. It's not very clean, but it's kind of acceptable, I would say. Alright, so I'll need to take a picture for the full review, because this video is going to be edited later into something 15 minutes like video, and I'll show you the close-ups in that one. I wonder if I can actually take a picture right now. Oh, probably not, because the camera is in the other mode. So let me switch it to something else real quick. Movie stars, blah blah blah. So I don't want a movie. How about this? Nope. How about that? want to. Okay, that's fine. That will do. Just one? Really? Well, that must be the wrong mode then. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. They probably did a mistake and fixed it with the wire. I don't think so, because it must have been a big of a mistake to fix it this way. I mean, there's a hole here in the board, especially for this wire and for nothing else. So probably it's not a mistake. And there are two more holes here in order to, you know, put this wire in. Oh, that's the wrong view. Here we go. Okay, on the other side. Good. I'll take a peek of this thing as well, because it looks so cool with all the wires coming out. Nice. Good. Let's switch back to the video. It's a big jumper. Next one, I guess, is, yeah, nice. All right, I'm back. So what does this thing say? It says Ecotronics and Belton, Seoul, Korea. Oops. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh no. Yeah. I fixed it. I just fixed it. Good. Well, that's it basically. I mean, it could be twice as small. Well, 3 times smaller. This could be like, yeah, like twice as small probably. So there was no really no real necessity to make it this big, but for some reason they decided to do it this big. Yeah, whoops, but now it works again. Okay, let's put it back, and I hope it will still work after that. This decision is questionable, fixing wires on the enclosure with the tape. But okay, well, it's not a very, very, very expensive pedal. So if it was something like 300, then yeah, that would not be acceptable at all. Good. Oh, no, I have to put the board in first, I guess. And then the rest of it. Yep. I really don't like this solution with wires hanging out like this. Wasn't there a better option for that? Well, yeah, if you look at it like that, this is supposed to be an old school pedal, like all the way old school, except of SMDs, of course. So yeah, tape is pretty old school, right? So in these terms, it fits just perfectly to the whole design. I guess if it was, what, 1960 something, we would probably see some other parts inside, not Chinese capacitors and integrated circuits and stuff like that. Probably a tube or two. Okay, this one is done. Another reason why I don't like these many wires hanging around, because once you open the pedal, there are way too many possibilities for something to go wrong. I think when we are talking about the spring reverb size and mass of spring, about the spring reverb, size and mass of springs matters, so it could be smaller. I think the size of the spring matters, and the weight of the spring, yeah, for sure, but I'm not sure about the weight of the enclosure and size of the whole enclosure, because if you look at the standard, at any standard reverb, even in a Fender Deluxe amp, let's say, it will be thinner, it will be longer but thinner. So I don't think the size of the enclosure is essential here. Tape and wiring is straight out of the 50s too. Wiring, maybe. Tape, I seriously doubt that. It must be in blue isolation tape, damn it. Yep. If it was isolating anything, yeah, then that must have been an isolation tape. And the red wire. Which one? There are 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Which one shall I cut? No, 4. No, that's the same wire. 3. Okay. Are there any bomb diffusion live streams? That would be very interesting to watch, I guess. Okay, this thing is back. Let me tighten it. I think it's a good idea to take apart pedals after actually listening to what they sound like, because there's no guarantee they will work after I put them back together. So I guess for the next time I'll remember this and open the pedal at the end of the video. Nice idea to use door spring for reverb, I think. That would be a huge spring. And an interesting kind of reverb sound, maybe. Okay, and the last one. Well, I have to say, this is a struggle to put it back together. It's not as easy as I thought, because, well, with regular pedals, you normally just put the board, close it, and put some screws back, and that's it. And here, it's a little bit more complicated. Okay, almost there. Yeah, I guess that will do. Good. Now we just need to close it. Just want to double check if everything is still there. It seems so. No. I forgot to put this back. I really don't like this connector. It doesn't feel solid at all. It's pretty shaky. Okay. Cool. Let's close it. Let's try this. Nope. Ah, that's why. What was at the back of the kick pad? Does it just make the springs move and stick together? Well, that's good timing. Let's take a look. There's nothing. Nothing at all. You just hit it and you kind of hit the whole, you're hitting the whole unit. So it all just reacts on it. Yeah, I think that's the way to close it. Probably. Yep. That's what it sounds like. Good. I want to put a couple of this back first. Maybe using this screwdriver. What are these for, by the way? Okay, I'll just do that because I kind of loosened it a little bit. No, you know what? I want to know. I want to know what these two screws are for. So I forgot to check that. They don't actually do anything. They are holding the whole reverb thing with springs in there. Okay. So that's one, that's two. Okay, what happens if I tighten it a little? Oh, nothing really. It's already tight. Or almost tight. Huh. Ah, okay. Now we're talking. How did they do this? Holding the springs. Yes, they do exactly that. Oh. Okay. Nope, something went wrong here. Crap! This is really tight. Okay, now it's back. Okay, I'll fix this later because I just wanted to close this one first. I wanted to hold that knot there and try to tighten it up a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. almost 2. Good, now we can close it. That's weapon of massive extermination. Well, you can actually kill with it. It's 1.2 kilos, if I recall. Alright guys, while we're doing this, where are you from? And what's the weather where you are? I think that's tight enough. "13 people watching right now. Very nice. Okay. Good, so I just now need to fix this button and put this one back. Too hot, UK? Really? I thought UK is supposed to be colder than Germany, because Germany is too cold right now. It feels like late autumn or something, not like summer. Yeah, that will do. Between Baltimore, Maryland and Washington DC. Rainy for a bit, mostly clear and hot and humid today. I think that's a nice place in the US, isn't it? No way. Okay, so it's just Germany. London. Great. Brick of Chinese Great Wall. No, I don't think it is. It would be way more expensive than if it was. But yeah, it's big and heavy. You cannot take that away. Where in Germany do you live? I lived in Germany for 10 years. I live in Berlin, in the northern part of Berlin, which is called Wedding, which is a funny word to, you know, name a region. DC is a cesspool. Bad drivers. Baltimore as well. Well. Okay. How about now? Yeah. No. No, is it okay? It's okay. Come on. That will do. Good. Finally, it's back together. It took way longer than I expected. What time it is? Good. So what's next on the list? The thing is... the thing will probably sound like an overdrive when you connect it to your guitar after all this battle violence. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Disassembly, picks, yeah, we've got that. True bypass. Oh yeah. Let's check if the pedal is true bypass. And we're gonna use a couple of connectors for that. Oh, I wanted to put the battery back first. Do we need it? No, not yet. So yeah, one goes into input, another one goes into output, Wait a sec. Now we kind of need the power, actually. Yeah, okay. Let's do it with power. Because it may be some sort of active bypass or something, which may need power. A buddy that I went into the army with and grew up with lives in Berlin. Loomis Green. Yeah, I know Loomis. He's awesome. He's a friend of mine, and he just sent me his book like a month ago. I still need to check it though and give him some feedback. Loomis is awesome. He's playing everything, mostly jazz, but everything else as well, if he needs to. Good. So the idea is, are we going to be measuring... Oh, you cannot see the multimeter. Okay. So we're going to be measuring the resistance between the input and output. If it's 0, like that, or close to 0, then we can assume the pedal has a true bypass. So now it is disengaged. It doesn't look like true bypass pedal, to be honest. Not even close. Yeah, of course. So yeah, it's not a true bypass pedal. I actually expect it to be a true bypass, but it's not. Okay, well, now we know. Alrighty. Good, so we don't need this thing any longer, we don't need this, we don't need this. What's next? These knobs, horrible. I think you can use them as self-defense stuff. I actually like the knobs. They look pretty old school, like those on old Fender amps. And they do fit to the whole concept and idea of this 50s, 60s kind of design. So my opinion is they actually fit to the whole thing. Really cool. If it's not true bypass, how would you know if it were a buffered bypass or not? Well, if it's not true bypass, I mean, if there's no connection, straight connection between input and output, then there must be some sort of a buffer. Yeah, for sure. So I guess that one of those ICs there, one of those op amps, is for the buffer. Chicken hat knobs, exactly, yes. Next, what's next? Let me check the list. We've got the true bypass thing, proper power supply, and current consumption. Okay, let's check the current consumption first. And for that, I have a cable somewhere here. It says 300 milliamps, yeah? Okay, let's check out the battery to be sure that we're actually measuring it right. I like how it looks, but so hard to remove them. Yeah, that's true. Some of them have a screw here on the back. These don't. This makes it harder to remove. Okay, so here is a power connector, which I'll be using, and we need 9 volts, I guess. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to switch this to 9. Shit. No, I have to use another. I have to take another connector because this one only gives me 250 milliamps. Oh, and that one is 12 volts only. Okay, what can I do? I can use another power supply then. How about this one? This will give me 9 volts, 700 milliamps. Good, so now I just need a couple of power cables. And well, as I said before, don't do this at home unless you really know what you're doing, because this is kind of tricky. This might be really dangerous if you don't know how to operate this. Does that small oval in the middle say kick pad? Yeah, it does. I assume it's to get that spring reverb and rumble when you kick it. Exactly, that's exactly what it's for. It's a kick pad. Yeah, here's a close-up, by the way. Volume tone, reverb, the LED thing. Cool. Okay, I don't like the fact that there is no switch on this one, so I'll have to turn it off for now. And I have a funny little thing here that I normally use to measure the current consumption. So I'll put it together like this, put it in, and all I'll need to do is just to put a multimeter in the middle and check. So I can put this somewhere else for now. That power supply looks like a timing station. I like it. It's pretty solid, I would say. It looks weird. It's built in Russia, so I guess milliamps, that's what we need. 400, that must be enough. Okay. Let's check how much it needs. So I'm guessing probably this way. Nope, the other way. $33 milliamps when it's off. What if I turn it on? 42. And kicking it, or changing the settings doesn't really change anything. So 300 milliamps was an exaggeration. It doesn't really need that much. Maybe when you turn it on, it may need more than this, but now I'm getting 42, 43 tops. So that's it. Which means it can actually work off battery for a decent amount of time. Because with 300 milliamps, battery wouldn't be very long. Good. So I guess we answered this question. Did you study electronics? No, I didn't. I didn't, but my father did. And because of that, I know something, a little bit, of how to deal with these things. So we don't need this power supply anymore, I hope. Lights on that beast fade out like Terminator's eye. I love your comments. Keep writing, keep writing. Good, so we've covered this. Current consumption, good. Speaking of power supplies, I have three different options, or more different options for this one, but basically coming from Danelectro, yeah, let's say 3. So it's going to be the battery, which is already in. No, it's not in, it's in here. But we can run this thing off a Danelectro power supply, which I happen to have. So let's take a closer look at that one. Where is it? There. Here we go. This is Danelectro power supply, but surprisingly, it doesn't say Danelectro anywhere on the box. It says anything else but Danelectro. Snark, that's the name of this thing. 9-volt power supply, 0 ham. Well, that's a very loud statement. Noise filtering for silent operation, solid and steady 9-volt supply. Power is up to 15 panels. Daisy chain. So it is supposed to give us 400 milliamps. This is the US version. I was told that the European version doesn't exist yet. They are working on it right now, and chances are they will actually watch this video or some other of my videos and make some conclusions, because at TGU I had a chance to test over 40, I think 45 or 46 power supplies. This one was not there, but I'll be checking it later and I will know exactly how noisy it is. Not today though, because it requires a hell of a bigger setup. Do any manufacturers ever get angry that you show the insides of their products? I know some companies cover the insides with globe. Not until now. Some of them were really happy, which was very surprising, and others didn't say anything about it at all. But I know that some manufacturers really don't like you to show what's inside of the products, which I don't really understand, because once you get the product, once anyone gets the product, they can open it and, you know, see what's inside. And it's not a secret that many amps built today are actually clones, a little bit pushed clones of well-known amps. So it's basically the same circuit. You cannot build it any differently, you know, because it will sound crap then. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 circuits, and everything's based on them. So I don't know what the big secret is. The same works for pedals, for drive pedals. There's very limited amount of circuits there, and I don't know much about this, but I have a friend who does. He has a YouTube channel, Hard Sound. It's in Russian, but they know shit about circuits. They know exactly how they work, exactly what part does what and why it is there. And I kind of like watching those and you know, educate myself a little bit. All right, but it's not reverse engineering. No, it's not. I'm not tracing the circuit. Although for one of the pedals I recently looked for the ways it works, but still it's not really reverse engineering, because you cannot copy the pedal from what you see here. That's true. A lot of schematics on the web due to guys doing that. I remember MI Audio covering their stuff with black mod. Yeah, there are plenty of schematics online, so you can basically find anything you want there. Okay, let's get back to this. I haven't even seen this yet, so I'm really curious. Short manual. Nothing new here, really. And no word about Danelectro. This is really surprising, because it is actually on the website. If I recall, if I go back to the website, right here, I will see it probably somewhere here. No, it's on Billionaire. Yeah, that's the new brand of Danelectro, and they have new line of pedals, which is also pretty cool. I've checked those already, and they work. They work way better than the old Danelectro pedals, because old Danelectro pedals were really bad, to be honest. So, okay, let me remove my picture out of the screen. Yeah, that's the power supply, Billionaire power supply, which is the same as Danelectro, basically. And if we go back to Danelectro, kill the noise before it kills your tone. Can you see that? Daisy chain. There was no daisy chain in here in this box. Only the, oh, maybe it's in the punch. We'll see. Danelectro. Let's go back here, and there's another thing called Battery Billionaire. Yeah, that thing. It's 49 street price. Probably we cannot go. Ooh, wow! Look at this. There's way more options for the battery than for the reverb here. I don't know which one I want to try. Maybe let's go here. 44 euros, but it's still in the States. Okay, how about the other one? Den Guitars. $49 US. Well, it's all in the States, I guess. Although, what if we look for it? Give me Danelectro. Electro in Thomann. I think it's not in here. No, they don't have it in Europe, but that would be another kind of power source we will be checking today. Okay. Okay, Snark must be a subsidiary. Something like that. Not so expensive. Anyway, let's begin with this one. As I said, this is the US version. I've never seen a US power supply before, so this is so exciting. Okay, that's what it say. $400 milliamps, 9.6 volts. Well, okay. I don't need this any longer. And I have an adapter here, so we can actually, UK, we can check it right away, I hope. Nice. Oops. No, not nice. Okay, I'll close this hole on the bottom. We'll probably use the battery later. Good. This doesn't feel very solid, but it works. Good. That's all we need to know. Cool. Well, I guess, what else was there? The other power supply. Yeah, let me show you that one real quick. Put this away for now. Or actually, let's put it out somewhere. Somewhere else here. Good. So the other option Danelectro offers is this thing. Battery Billionaire. It's yeah, the other brand, the new brand from Danelectro called Billionaire. This is called Vintage 9-volt power supply by Danelectro, juicy tone, quick battery charge. But what it actually is, it's not a real traditional power supply. Oh yeah, by the way, this is switching power supply, of course. This is not a transformer linear power supply, but a switching mode power supply. So it's supposed to be noisier than the traditional one. But I'll check that someday soon. I think bass power supply, transformers, impulse power supply, a bit noisy. Yes, they are. But not all of them. Actually, there are a couple of very good examples on the market. And it will all be covered in my power supplies video, which is coming with a TGU18 tag someday soon. Alright, so that's all we have in the box. It says it includes 4 cables and 4 Danelectro batteries. These are the cables, but I have a lot of those already. These are the batteries. Oops. This is the power supply. There's some sort of a manual for it. Instructions. Well, I haven't seen this one yet, so let me go through it real quick. What's in the box? Battery billionaire, 4 DC cables, 4 batteries. Installation in use. First, open the battery billionaire. Make sure that all panels you power with use center negative. Yeah, they do. Lift a lead by placing the thumb. Simply install 4 batteries. Once you have installed the batteries, close the top of the battery. Make sure that all panels you power with it's the same. The kill switch. So basically, is there anything else in it? No, it's empty. So basically, this is a box for batteries. There's no way to connect it to external power, to power outlet. Made in China. Looks like classic sport car. Yeah, like many Danelectro products do. So here's the close-up. Vintage battery 9-volt power supply. And you can turn it on and off with this little switch here on the side. Turn on switch off when not in use to conserve batteries. There are 4 outputs right here. And that's it basically. Let's open it. I think that's the way. It reminds me of an ashtray actually. It looks like an ashtray. And there are 4 battery sockets here. And that's it. So I don't really understand the idea, because the whole thing about having a power supply is to avoid using batteries, because those are expensive. So you go to a regular power outlet, getting 9 volts out of the adapter, and you're happy with that. And here, well, you kind of have to put 4 batteries in, so you still need to buy batteries. And this is called a power supply. Questionable, but let's be open-minded. I'll try to do that at least. 4 batteries, okay, I'll try to put those in. But before I do that, let me actually check if they are anyhow isolated or not. That's easy. I'll just turn this on. Take 2 of these and, you know, check the resistance as always. Oh, really? Thomann €62. Let me get back to that. I could do that. Yeah, I could miss it. Danelectro, not. Guitars, bridge. I don't see. Ah, yeah, here we go. Yeah, here it is. €62. That's what it's supposed to look like with batteries installed. Okay, let's try that. I think that thing nice if you want noiseless power supply. Yeah, that's the whole idea. That's what they say it's supposed to do. It's supposed to give you a very clean power. But, you know, you could just use a regular battery. Why having a separate box for that? That is something I don't really understand, but, well, maybe I'll get it later. I don't know. So, let's see. First of all, is it working? No, it's not, because this thing is supposed to be here. How about now? Yep. Good. So 1, 2. Oh, they are actually connected, all connected together. At least partially. So negative center negative, so the plus is connected, but which immediately somehow creates some problems. So it's not an isolated power supply, which would make sense actually to make it isolated. If we are already using batteries, why not? Okay, let me check it the other way. If I just open this thing, is it on? It's off. No, it's on. Yeah. Okay, these are not connected, but these are. Okay, so it's not an isolated power supply. If we still call it power supply at this point. So mainly for mini pedals that don't take batteries as an option. Okay, I can accept that. That works for me. For mini pedals that don't take batteries, that could be a great solution. And I think billionaire pedals, they don't take batteries. So yeah, for those pedals it makes sense to use this kind of thing, right? All right, and you want to play in the park with the katana. Yeah, that could be the case too. Okay, good. So yeah, let's put a few batteries in and see what happens. I love these batteries. I love the way they look. If I understand it right, but I may be wrong here, but if I do understand it right, they are not the modern batteries. Like, they don't use the modern materials or something. It doesn't say anything, but I think I saw something like that on the website. You can check it. A bit pricey, but looks like fun freaking tastic. 62 euros for a box with 4 battery sockets. Yeah, that's kind of pricey. I can agree here. There's nothing in it. There's just a board, a tiny board that I can see. All the what do you call them? Connectors are soldered on the board, and there's also a switch, and that's it. And there's a magnet here to close it. Here. Salt-based batteries, probably. It doesn't say anything about that here. It only says 0% mercury. And it says there is this thing inside. But yeah, I can imagine if Danelectro is so old school, these may be the old school batteries. All right. Good. I wonder how long is this gonna work. If you have, let's say, 5 pedals on your pedal board, like a couple of regular pedals, couple of digital pedals, how long will it work with those? already have power cables somewhere here. Well, I'll just take this one. Good, let's get our pedal back. Let's turn it off. Good, let's say yeah, apparently it works. I don't know about the noise yet. I don't know how noisy or not noisy. Well, it's not noisy, it's a battery. But I don't know how noisy this thing is yet. But I'll check it sooner or later. For now, yeah, why don't we just stick to this one? That's a good option. Good. I think they're not alkaline. It's alive. Yeah, it is. Sound. What are we going to do with the sound? There are 3 different options. The moment we've all been waiting for. Yes! So now it's on. All I need is my guitar. If I'm right, where is it? The manual. I think the manual says that the guitar is supposed to go directly into Spring King. Connect instrument cable to the in jack. I think they're trying to say that the guitar is supposed to go directly into this thing. Yes, yes, it is a real spring reverb. If you missed the part where we opened it, you can scroll back and see that there are 3 springs inside, and they're all wobbling like fun. Good. I'll be using this guy today, which is a 2 notes Lee Clean preamp. I've checked it last week or a couple of weeks ago, and I really liked the fact that it works as a pedal platform really well. So we're going to be using this one. Yeah, this looks good. Oh, actually, I don't need it to be here, but whatever. Yeah, we can put it away somewhere. Cool. And then Leclerc goes into Pangea for impulses, for cabinet simulation. All we need is love. Oh yeah. So I'll turn this off for now, and let's check the sound. I probably turned it off. Yep. Still it's pretty... Ah, that's why. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Not that much. Yeah, I think that's fine. Good. So this is the clean tone without reverb. Now I'll turn it on. Let me mute my mic. Okay, I'll just turn this one up, all the way up. Ah, it actually works, because I was afraid for a second that we actually broke something while, you know, playing with it. Okay, I'll mute the mic and play with these two for now. I remember when I checked it for the first time, I had a feeling that it attenuates the volume a little bit. Maybe it has something to do with my pickups on my guitar. When I turn it on, it felt like the volume dropped. I'll try to make this louder a little bit here, such as I can hear it better, and I'll check it once again. It doesn't drop, but there is something different when I turn it off. Whatever. Maybe it has something to do with the volume knob. Okay, how about some reverb actually? Oh. Which Ibanez would you recommend for all genres with tremolo but not H0? Oh, that's a good question. For all genres, the new AZ would be probably a good option because it's a very versatile guitar. Talking about this one is cool, but sometimes I wish it had single coil sound. That's why I'm saying the AZ probably would do it. The volume seems to affect the decay. Doesn't seem to change the volume through headphones. Probably, because I'm not using headphones here, so what I hear is a little bit different than what you do. When on, it is a tiny bit hotter, probably indistinguishable, or maybe it cleans up a little. Yeah, that's the thing. It feels like it is hotter when I turn it on. Let's try it again. So something is different there for sure. Okay, let's get back to the reverb sound actually. Just a bit brighter. Yeah, it's slightly different. So basically, when this one is all the way down, there is no reverb at all. All the way up, there is a lot of reverb if everything else is at the maximum too. This one, as it was written in the manual, attenuates how much guitar goes into the reverb. So this one is like a mix button basically. A mix knob. so it's completely dry at 0 and 50% dry wet at maximum, or more, I don't know. Sounds like 50% to me, like a nice mix at least. And this one simply this one controls how much reverb there is, how long it is, the decay. And the central knob just works as a exactly. I like that wobble effect. Let's kick it. I'll mute the mic for a sec. Isn't that cool? Can you wear a Hawaiian short to see if it affects the sound? I could probably do that. I have one in the room next to me. Sounds nice. That's wobble. Yeah, volume seems to be like room size or something. Yeah, it's like I think it controls how much of a guitar sound actually goes into the springs. But let's, you know, play something with it. Finally, maybe not on the max at the maximum settings. I'll turn that down. That sounds like a real spring reverb to me. I was actually looking for this kind of pedal, and I've tried quite a few reverb pedals which were supposed to sound like spring reverb, but they didn't. And apparently it's not a very easy task to implement an algorithm that will work properly as spring reverb and give you that spring abuse sound like. But this thing really does the job. What are you playing? I'm just playing chords, random chords in E major. With open strings. Now I got lost. Anyway, sounds like my soul strings is wobbling. You know what? Maybe it would be right to use more appropriate guitar for what I'm about to do now. Give me a sec. How about this one? Yeah! I cannot really play this. Sorry, I cannot. It's a lot of fun. It's not surprising that I know this. I love this kind of music. I have a whole bunch of albums from 50s and 60s, Billboard hits or something like that, with all those surf hits, and I love listening to them. I love playing them. It's not really often that I do that, but it's a lot of fun. I think I even have something like, let me try that. Something like that. Sounds really nice. Yes, it does, and it feels right. It feels like a real spring reverb that you can actually abuse like that, and that's what I was missing while playing with all the digital pedals, because they cannot do this. They cannot possibly predict when you're gonna hit them, or, you know, do this kind of stuff. Sounds really nice. Do Ain't Talking About Love. Talking About Love. It sounds familiar. I think I know the song, but I don't remember it right now. Okay, so that was... Let me switch back. Let me get another guitar, actually. Right, it's Van Halen. I know that it's Van Halen, but I don't remember the song. So, the reason why I need this guitar is because I can control the sound a little bit better, because I have a split. Oh, let me get that on another camera. Probably here would be cool. So I have split switches here, so I can use either one of these coils. And I also have the phase in and out push-pull, which gives me a little bit more control over the sound. And where was I? Oh, yeah, good. Yeah. Now we're back. Let me play with this a little bit. Probably 2 pickups and maybe both single coils. This spring here, it's fun. Okay, I wanted to do some more tests, because now we're basically running the guitar directly into the reverb, but that's not what you would normally do, right? Because normally you would have your overdrives, distortions, modulation, and then at the end of it you will have a reverb. So guitar drive reverb, yeah, that's exactly what I want to try. I want to put an overdrive in front of it, and for that I have a very fancy pedal that you will probably be very interested in checking. This one, the new Tube Screamer. I just got it a couple of days ago directly from Ibanez, because they wanted me to check this one against the 808 and tell them what the difference is, which I will do sooner or later. But, well, there is one significant difference I found so far. You can make it sound very clean, way cleaner than the regular Tube Screamer, because there's a tiny pot here, and you can switch between clean or overdriven sound. So I'll go all the way clean, and I will need a patch cable. So I wonder, it comes with a battery. It does come with a battery, but the battery is dry. Very nice. I guess I will have to use my power supply. Or wait a sec, we still have this billionaire power supply right here. So why don't I just go into it? And done. Yep. Yes, that's the new Screamer that's based on the real tube. It is real, but it's tiny. It's really tiny. It's there. You can probably see it. Yeah, it's glowing a little, but it's a little bit too bright for it now for you to see. Yeah, it's right there. There are two parts of it. Okay, I don't even see if it's on, because this LED is clear and it's not supposed to be clear. So you can only see it if you right above the pedal. Good. Let's turn it off for now. Let's check the sound. Good. Now let's turn this on. I'll mute the mic and play a little bit with gain and level. So actually what I'm looking for, I want to figure out if this one is going to distort, if the output of my overdrive is going to be too hot for the reverb to work with properly. Let's check that out. Okay, that's what the pedal sounds like. The overdrive sounds like with reverb disabled. So there is some overdrive, just a little bit. So now I'll turn this on and let's see if we're getting more distortion or not. Well, that's still fine. Let's turn this up a little bit. Check it dry first. I have a feeling that it works, that it's not distorting, which is good. It's a real tube but need low voltage. Of course, it's just expensive too, but anyway, freaking fantastic. Which one is it? I mean, tube screamer, yeah, it's very expensive. This one, I don't remember, what was the price? 109 euros. That's okay. I mean, for like a real spring reverb, that's fine. Cool. So I guess we've answered the question if it's gonna distort if we put a drive in front of it. I'm very happy about this because I was going to use it at the end of my signal chain, as you would normally do, right? So we'd probably put something like this first, and then, you know, another one, another drive, modulation, and then delay and reverb at the end. It works. Okay, the last question is it gonna work when connected into the effects loop of the amp? Because the level of the signal is higher than we've got here. Now we're dealing with the instrument level signal, which is basically the same level the guitar pickups give us, and the same level effect pedals operate at, like overdrive and stuff like that. So what if I feed a high level signal from the preamp? Let's do the same thing with the Clean. It does have the effects loop, but I've checked it already, and I know that the effects loop is connected directly to the output, so we can just connect the reverb after the preamp and it will work the way we need it to work. So this one goes to the cap simulator. Does it work on 12 volt? It could increase the level. The reverb or the tube screamer? Because now I'm confused. I think it probably can. I'll check that later. Reverb awesome and good and price good. I'm talking about Ibanez new tube screamer. Sounds good, but the tube's not needing this effect. Well, I could comment something on it now, but I will wait until I have more information about it, because I need to spend more time with this unit before I can actually tell something like kill it or not. Because yeah, it's not easy to justify the price, and I think Ibanez people understand that too. Good. So, yeah, so we can just go like, oh, let's keep the screamer for now, because we can boost the signal even more with it, as we would normally do with a clean amp. Cool. Can't really see anything. Yeah, so this one is off right now. Okay, let me zoom in a little. With the chorus pedal, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, good. So this thing is off, is it? Yes, it is. I have clean channel activated on this one. This one, we can turn it off for now. Why is it so quiet? Oh. Wait a sec. But this is really quiet, isn't it? That's fine now. Good. Let's turn this on. That's what I meant. Without reverb. This thing sounds really clean. Check this out. And as soon as I turn the reverb on, there is some kind of distortion going on. It's quiet, but it's there. And then it slowly disappears. So I assume that that's because this thing is not supposed to take higher levels. Let's try it with a screamer. I guess we're gonna get even more of the distortion. I've just noticed something. Some kind of artifact from driving the input a bit adds a bit of hair to it. It may be that, or it may be something else, because I've noticed when I hit the note, this LED here turns down a bit, and that's telling me that it's not enough power. So it may be taking way more than those 40 milliamps we were talking about before. So let me change something here, and we'll figure it out. I'm gonna need my multimeter again, and I will put it somewhere such as you can see it. Now also need another power supply for this one. I'll actually take the snark. With this new tube screamer you can get tube sound without any preamps, as Max showed. I think that's a good feature. The guitar stuff like this tube screamer are more expensive in my country. Well, I don't think that you can get a sound of a tube amp with this one. I mean, the sound of a tube amp comes from a tube amp or from a tube preamp or for some sort of simulation. This is not supposed to emulate a tube amp. That's it. Okay, I guess this thing will do. We'll just need another kind of connector to put this all together. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to measure the current on the load. So let's disconnect this one for now. Okay, that will do. That will probably be fine. Okay. Let's put it somewhere where you can see it. All right. Can you see that? Yeah, probably. Good. 400 milliamps. How about now? What, no contact? Oh, come on. Something's wrong. That is correct. That is correct. What is wrong then? think that should work. Yep, alright, good. This is not good. That's fine. 34, 44. That's what we've seen before. Now let's play some guitar and see if that changes. Oh yeah, look at this. Over 100 milliamps. Just with one single chord, and it's off, it's not even on. I just hit 133. Okay, let's turn it on. $157, but it's still distorting. Okay, let's maybe lower it a little bit more. Now. 206. Okay, I'll turn off the mic for now. Okay, well, with load, it needs 200 milliamps. Now we know. For now, I use Boss OS2 as main pedal and fuzz face. Good. Well, now that we figured out that there is some noise going on, let me check that once again. Yeah, it feels strange when it is connected this way. So let's swap them once again and see if we're getting the same effect. When the pedal is connected, the reverb is coming before the preamp. I'll turn this machine of hell off, because this is kind of dangerous. 220. Good. Well, I have it on the video anyway. We will have a possibility to watch it back and figure out what the highest consumption was. Okay, we probably don't need this one if we're going to be using the power supply. But yeah, that was a good idea to measure it with... Oh! Well, I was on maximum. Okay, that's fine. That was a good idea to measure it under some load, for sure. Right thing to do. Good. So now let's check the same thing if we're gonna get that kind of distortion right now. It's very clean. No, that's clean. That's really clean. Even with a tube screamer in front of it. That slight distortion that you hear, that's the cap simulator is distorting. Well, thanks, Dmitry. Thanks for watching. Are you leaving or what? We still have a couple of things to cover here. But anyway, I think we're done with this test. So we've got the reverb connected directly to the guitar connected directly to the reverb, and then with the tube screamer, and then in the effect loop. Good, so now I wanted to check the noise level and the foot switch. I don't think the foot switch is going to give us any click, but let's try that. So I don't need guitar for that. What I need is foot switch into okay, I'm gonna need S2 pedal, so I can turn this off for now. Where's my S2? Oh, it's there. Okay. Oh no, yeah, for the now I remember. I will need another pedal board for that. So I'll turn this off. I don't need the preamp now. I'm gonna need my other pedal board, so this one goes away too. Off. So this is my testing pedal board. Alright, then have a good night, and all the best, and I'll see you soon. And I want to put this one between these two. Probably like that. Why? Because if I want to check how the switch works, I need to hear it. Yeah, that's about right. That's correct. That's fine. I just need power for the whole board first, which I have right here. Good. We're on. Yeah, so this pedal is on. It's off now. Good. Let's connect this thing. And, oops, that was loud. Okay, because the guitar is off. All right. Good. So now we want to see what's going on, and for that I'll start another program right here. Give me a sec. Open recent. Yes. Whoa, what was that? 1, 2, 2, 2. You still can hear me, right? Good. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know what's going on. I think I have to change a couple of things. So I will turn off this audio. And yeah, that's right. That's about right. Mono 7. So now how about this? So now you can see the level meter there, right there. There's a big level meter on the side. So whenever any signal comes out of this one, we will see it. Let me check. I'll just turn on the guitar real quick, and yeah, that's how it works. So now, how loud is it? Is it enough? Is level sufficient? It does sound strange though. Why does it sound strange? Oh, it might be because of the power supply. It probably is because of the power supply. Okay, so what can we do about that? I can use my other power supply probably. This one. Oh, it's 12 volts. Shit. Okay, do I have anything in here? 12 volts. I don't have enough power supplies in here. But I have another one which is good. Or maybe maybe let's run out of batteries then if it is so bad. Okay, this must be clean, I suppose. No, it's not. Why? Something is wrong. Okay, there may be a ground loop here, which I didn't see before. Okay, let me check something real quick. What if I just go into this one right away? Yeah, it's there. So it's not the reverb, it's something else, which means I have to be running, yeah, this pedal off the other power supply, which I can do because I have another one here on the bottom. Okay, how about now? Shit! This is strange. Okay. Oh. This may be the reason. Okay. So if I stop that one. To be honest, I'm lost. A little bit. I'm looking for the reason for the noise, because it's not supposed to be there at all. Oh, there may be one reason for that. Let me check something. No, it's not the light. Then I don't really know what it is. Oh, let me try another cable here, but I don't think that will help. But this means I will have to spend some time and figure it out. Oh, there's still noise. Okay, what if I go... what if I just change everything and use my regular kind of settings? Will that work? Good or bad? 12 volt, yep. Okay. Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. Yes. Single coil. That's it. Good. So now we can go back to what we've planned. So this one goes into S2. This one goes into the delay pedal. We can actually use the power supply that was there before, this one, the American one. Good. And we can put this one in between. Nice. Just the way I wanted it to be. Perfect. So, yeah, we're getting some signal. Oh, you cannot see the level meter. Now it must be back. Now it's back, and I just need to mute it. Yeah, nice. Good. I don't actually need guitar for this test. I'll just turn this on. And the delay. Such as we can see something on the level meter. I can also turn this up a little bit, such as we see some background noise as well. But now I will be turning on and off the reverb, and we will see if there's any pop. Nothing at all. It's completely silent. That's brilliant. That's what I wanted to see. Cool. Because if we take any other pedal, let's say this one, for example, I'm pretty sure we will hear something. Let's check that. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. There's a pop, and you can see the level meter going up and down. And it's not happening with this pedal. Or the first time maybe, or a couple of times, but then it's quiet. So I'm assuming there's a capacitor inside, and it needs a couple of switches to charge, and then it just works silently. Okay. Good, we covered that. We covered this. We covered foot switch test. Good, so I still have one more test to go. I will turn this one off for now. Are you still here? Let me check. 9 people watching, so we just lost 3 people. That meter isn't on screen anymore. Yep, yeah, I know, because it's a screen capture. Chris, that switch they have, take a look at the disassembly scene we had probably like an hour ago, I'm guessing, or maybe 2 hours ago. Wow, this is going really long, longer than I wanted it to go. Anyway, yeah, that's a very fancy switch. I think it's something maybe custom built for them. It's not a regular guitar pedal switch, for sure. So the other thing I wanted to check is the noise level of this thing. And we're gonna need, again, my S2 pedal for that. Just let me figure out how do I connect it properly. Noise test, cap sim into sound card. Okay, so I'm gonna need, we can turn this off. We don't need this anymore. I will need this pedal. Yeah. I don't need this one. The whole pedal board can go back. Oh. Right. I don't need the guitar now. I will need it later, maybe. So basically, I want to use 2 reverb pedals, this one and this one. This is a digital reverb. I want to put them, connect them to a true selector. So my guitar goes into the true selector right here, and then we're gonna have 2 different pedals, a digital reverb and analog one, and then it all should go into my S2, preamp, such as we can measure which one is noisier. I guess it's going to be this one, but you never know. Okay, how do we do this? I'll probably need a longer cable for that. So this one goes into return. That's fine for send. That's going to be, let's say, send. And oh, I ran out of cables. Okay, return then. Yes, we still can listen to what it sounds like with chorus. I just want to get this test done real quick. I remember about the chorus. I didn't forget about that. So I've got my... we don't need a cap sim now. Good. But we need this pedal. And we need another pedal. We need to power up this one. Yeah, it works. Good. And power for that one. 12 volts? Yes. Good. So this one is on, this one is on. This level needs to be set to something like that to be, how do you say that? To match the dry level. Yeah. Good. These all should go into S2. And then S2 goes to the sound card. I have another cable for these, which comes out of the sound card. Good. I just need to send the signal here. I have another cable for that. Very good. Let's do it like that. Yeah, that will do. Looks a little bit messy, but it should work. Good, so all the controls go all the way up. Okay. We actually should be hearing some guitar probably, or seeing it at the analyzer. Let me turn it back on. Oh crap. Yeah. There's a lot going on. As you can probably hear. Okay. Where's that other... This one? Yeah. So if I just turn the volume on the guitar, it's gonna be like that. So that's the noise we're getting from the digital reverb right now. So if I now switch into this one, shit, it's noisier. Even if I turn everything down, it is still noisier. Unfortunately. And with... Okay, this one doesn't affect anything. Oh wait, of course it doesn't. Yeah, it's basically this thing that makes it noisy. There's even some feedback. Okay, so with everything down on this one, it gives me what? Minus 40 dBs, and this one is just 54. Minus 54. Okay, well, let's turn the level up a bit. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. The pedal was off. Okay. Let's get back to this. No, that's actually alright. What I don't like that it is very loud here, so you cannot probably really hear me. What can we do about that? Can we... No, that's not gonna do. Oh, I can turn down the volume here. Great. My bad. Okay. Now we're talking. So this is the digital reverb right now. At about minus 25, minus 26 dBs. Okay. I can turn the level down. It's going to be minus 36. Okay. Now what if I switch to the Spring King? It's quieter. That's what I wanted to see. Great. And even if I turn everything up, 1, 2, it can actually work as a pickup, as a mic, because it's capturing everything I'm saying. So I have to be quiet. I have to be quiet because it's capturing everything I'm saying. But it's about minus 32 dBs, I guess. With everything at maximum. Let's turn this one up. Minus 27. Yep, so analog reverb turned out to be quieter than the digital one. That is a very good result. That's a very good result. So I guess now that we are done with all these tests, no, I don't want to save the session. I can unmute this thing. I can get back to your questions, and let's check this one with the chorus. I have to find the chorus. Do I have a chorus pedal? I think I do have a chorus pedal. And I can disconnect all this mess finally and put it somewhere else. And I also wanted to check it with 12 volts, just for fun. I mean, now that we covered everything, if we break the pedal, well, then it's broken. Then we know that it doesn't work with 12 volts. But at least we've checked. And we have all the information we need already. Good. So just let me clean this mess a little bit. Okay, we're good here. We still need our 2 notes preamp back. Right. Here it is. And we need another cable to send the signal to the cap simulator. Oh, it's going to be this cable. Perfect. What else? The reverb in front of it. This one will do. And then I need power for my cabinet simulator. Let's get another cable for that. I think this cable will just be okay. Good, we're almost there. So now I need a chorus pedal. Let's look for one. Chorus pedals. I probably have something here. Nope. Must be somewhere else. Ah, I see it. here it is. Chorus. I think this one will do. Wow, that's a very tight jack in there. This pedal is so lightweight, it really literally won't stop. It's running around the table. It's not sticking to the table, really. Even though it has rubber feet. So I need that on 9 volt. Yep. Yeah, we're good. Okay, anything else? Good job. And maybe let's zoom in a little. That looks beautiful. Okay, let's try it without chorus first. I'm not sure this is the right level though. Oh, because I turned everything down. Okay, now we're talking. Good, so... Spring Reverb, a lot of fun. Let's turn on the chorus. Let's turn off this one first to hear the chorus alone. The sound has gone. Ah, I'm sorry. Shit, yeah, because the audio is not rooted. Now it is. Okay, let me do this again. So we've got dry signal now, don't we? I guess we do. Yeah, the sound is gone because I'm still muting the mic. I have set the, what is called, sidechain compressor, but for this video I didn't want to use it because I was not going to play a lot. But for the next one, and I was going to do tests, and it's kind of hard to manage. It's already hard enough to manage all these cameras and mic and the guitar at the same time to make it sound right. And with sidechain compressor, it's another level of craziness, of madness. And with having that many tests, I just didn't want to do that. But for a simpler video than this, for a quick look at something, I think I'm gonna use that one, and I won't be bothered by muting the mic all the time. So now it's all wired in the right way. I will turn off the reverb and I will switch on the chorus, such as you can hear that one first. Hello. I think now we should have audio. Now we should have chorus and the guitar and my mic. I turn it back on. I actually like it at slower speeds, because at higher speeds it's kind of too much. I think I want it to be something like something like this, I guess. Let's check it once. Let's turn on the reverb. That was chorus and Spring Reverb together, Spring King Reverb together. Would the Spring King work with synths, or would the input be too hot for that? I think that would be too hot. Well, it also depends on the output of your synth, because, for example, my Yamaha MX49 has very low output, incredibly low output, and I guess for that one, this one would work. But I mean, for a regular synth, I think they actually have a higher output than a regular instrument level signal. So yeah, chances are it's going to be too hot for Spring King to handle that. As because we tried this reverb with the preamp before, and there was some distortion going on. So I think it's not really meant for higher levels, unfortunately. Well, I guess we've covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover. If you have any more questions, let's do this right now. I'll play something else for another minute or two and wait for your questions, and I think we're done for today, pretty much. Alright, that was full review on Danelectro Spring King Reverb. I hope you enjoyed this one. As I mentioned before, this very long stream will be later edited into 15 minutes video or something like that, and published on my channel as well. And as soon as that one is out, I think the stream will be gone. Will not be online any longer. So, but until then, you can always go back and watch things back. Well, it is 10 to 11 in Berlin right now. I feel kind of tired. Does volume roll off on your guitar affect it? That's gonna be the final question. Let's check it out. I would say it works just as expected. So you roll off the volume goes down, nothing else happens. Okay, cool. Whew, 9 people are still watching. Thanks for staying so long. And I guess that's it for today. Have a good time. I'm just looking for the final outro thing. Okay, here it is. I'll be posting another video on Tuesday, and that's gonna be a video on guitar cabinets. It's a fun video. There was some footage from Music Messe this year, 2018, where we're checking 3 different cabinets, 3 different sizes from the same manufacturer. Well, check that out. It's going to be out on Tuesday. And, well, thanks for everything. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. And I'll see you soon.